The following tier list contains explicit language
and spicy takes
that may not be suitable for all listeners. Viewer discretion is advised. I'm the Doctor.
And I'm the companion.
And this is
Dango
Dango Who? Tier list edition.
Yeah, this is episode 2 of our tier list.
This is season 2 time.
In case you don't know, we've been doing a Doctor Who podcast where we're talking about every single episode of New Doctor Who. Last time, we talked about all the episodes in season 1 with Eccleston as the Doctor, then we created a tier list.
Ranking all of the episodes against each other.
Just yesterday, we talked about the first season of David Tennant as the 10th Doctor, and
season
today...
2. And now we'll be ranking those episodes against each other and season 1.
The episodes are The Christmas Invasion, New Earth, Tooth and Claw, School Reunion, The Girl in the Fireplace, what the hell is this?
Rise of the Cybermen.
Thank you, Age of Steel,
That's
The Idiot's Lantern, The Impossible Planet, The Satan Pit, Love and Monsters, Fear Her, Army of Ghosts, and Doomsday.
Doomsday.
Yeah.
Not the baddie of the episode.
So, and of course, we're ranking them against everything. So
Yes.
here's the episodes from season 1.
Yep. As you can see, no bad.
No bad in season 1.
Yeah, everything was weak at best. Or weak at worst, I should
Unlike this fucking season. So let me just kind of start blip.
say.
Blip.
I don't know if I would consider that
We'll get there.
bad.
Blip.
And Fear Her. That one can...
Blip.
Yep, there we go.
Now, which is...
Love and Monsters.
You think Love and Monsters is the worst?
No, I was going to say it's next on the tier.
Yeah, I feel like...
Because at least Love and Monsters has some good stuff, and Girl in the Fireplace is just like...
Girl in the
fucking
Fireplace.
incompetent.
Yeah. So, you think Idiot Lantern is...
I would say it's weak.
And I think I'm okay with that.
Yes.
And to me, that is because the Idiot's Lantern is at least still checks off the Doctor Who boxes. Rose is good.
Yep.
The Doctor is good. And there's science fiction in here. We have an electric alien that lives in the television.
And
it's
steals
getting
people's faces.
Yeah, and it's fantastical in the essence that it's going to become stronger and take physical form by making everyone watch the Queen Elizabeth's coronation in the fucking 1950s. That is science fiction-y as hell. It could be a classic science fiction short story, and because of that, I think
it's good enough to be weak.
Yeah, and it's flaws. The flaws of the Idiot's Lantern. To me, I think it's that in part it's because the antagonist is kind of like unbeatable until you just kind of do that last thing. And there's the really like bad taste in your mouth of the forgive your abuser ending.
Listen, without that ending, this episode would probably be an okay.
Yeah.
Because it's just kind of boring.
Yeah.
More than anything.
Actually, in that case, do you want to...
We can move it... I think I would... I don't know if I would put it above Unquiet Dead. It doesn't want us to.
It doesn't want us to.
I think you have to move Unquiet Dead. I guess so, because Unquiet Dead is pretty boring.
At least the Idiot's Lantern is not boring, but it is definitely weak.
It's weak.
And I feel like if you want to know why these are down here, I think you should go watch our yesterday's podcast talking about all the episodes.
Well,
but definitely, I think it's in this
summary,
order.
Fear Her, boring, I sleep, child actor, sleepin'. Best part is David Tennant holding the torch, which never happened.
Which never happened.
Love and Monsters, not about the Doctor, about some nobodies.
Yeah, I like this episode of Goosebumps that happens to be in the middle of the Doctor Who season. Yep. It also ends with the sentient glory hole. So thanks for that, Russell T Davies.
Thanks.
I feel like it would hurt less if it wasn't the lead writer of this season.
It's
who
true.
wrote Love and Monsters.
It's true. If it was some nobody like, haha, Moffat, haha.
And it just ends like it's an episode of Goosebumps. It's just so dumb. And then the girl in the fireplace is
here for all the women.
If there's anyone I trust with writing an episode for women, it's Stephen Moffat.
Obviously.
It's Stephen Moffat was like,
God, I got this, guys.
Stephen Moffat's like, have you guys read The Time Traveler's Wife? How about if I just steal all of that and make it into an episode?
Yeah.
So there is that.
And Russell T Davies was like, I'm gonna sleep.
Kitty, where does the Christmas Invasion land?
It's because I like everything until the end.
The ending is...
I reminded you again.
You reminded me of... You know what?
I would say weak or okay. At the bottom of okay. Right in the middle of okay.
It's funny that, like, these two here, right here, because this is the other Harry Jones episode.
Yeah, that one in Aliens of London.
You think that... Because the Christmas Invasion is... I think it is okay.
Yeah, I think it's solidly okay, because it's fun seeing David Tennant in pajamas for most of the episode.
It's true.
And then getting to be cool at the end. Rose gets to be cool. Mickey gets to be cool.
Maybe top of okay.
I think that's.
I think it's the top of okay. It's just that ending.
That ending spoils everything.
Yeah, and once again, thank you for internalized misogyny at the very end of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like,
thanks for that.
It leaves you feeling shitty.
Yeah. Like otherwise, perfectly fine episode, kind of fun, and then it just kind of shits itself at the end.
So let's just do the historical episode, and you want to just put it in fucking.
I
think it's okay.
I think it's okay. Other than the monks.
Other than the monks, I think
it's fine.
I think it's ahead of Boomtown.
Yeah.
Because there's more science fiction in it.
Mm-hmm,
and I feel like Boomtown it feels almost like it's not a character piece, but it's
kind of a character piece.
It's pretty much just about talking with an alien.
Yeah.
And Tooth and Claw, there's
there's a cool action scene kind of thing.
Yeah, there's the queen, and then there's the whole like my father years before knew this would happen, and and they
set up the whole MacGuffin for
and the involvement of that priceless gem. I feel like that feels very science fictiony.
Yeah,
it's an okay episode. It's the monks are dumb.
Yeah, the monks.
But
there's a werewolf.
It's better than Boomtown for sure.
Yeah,
I don't know about World War III. It's just Harry Jones is so good.
That part at the end with Harriet Jones kind of pushes her.
Yeah,
up.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Tooth and Claw's alright.
What about New Earth?
Okay, I like parts of New Earth, but there's parts I don't like. It's hard,
isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's good.
I think it's good too.
I think it's good.
It kind of deals with a slightly tired cliche, like cure everybody of diseases by infecting other people with all of the diseases.
Yeah, like any society that has fixed one of humanity's problem has to be a dystopian in any way, shape, or form. They
can't just have solved the riddle.
We can't just have good healthcare in America.
It has to come at the cost of somebody else.
In New America, it has to literally be at the cost of the disenfranchised.
Yeah, exactly.
So thanks for that.
Yeah, but it's got cat people. It's got cat nurses.
And I like
the face of Bo.
The face of Bo, and Cassandra comes back.
Yeah.
But it's weird because Dalek is I like Dalek so much.
I do.
Okay, it's not ahead of Rose or ahead of Father's Day.
No.
It's ahead of Dalek. Call it.
No.
Then there it is.
Yeah, Dalek is more of a character piece, which I prefer more, and New Earth is kind of more of a romp.
Okay, tell me this.
Okay.
School reunion is okay. Or is it the top of week?
No, I would say it's like...
Because as a Doctor Who episode, it succeeds. Yeah. And it brings back a
beloved companion from
I guess the thing that gets me the
past.
most, the thing that makes it can't be good for me, because it asks the uncomfortable question of like, well, the Doctor is basically this male-presenting alien who just goes around banging really, really young women, and the fact and leaving them, and the answer to that question doesn't feel good.
No.
So that's why it leaves me with a bad taste in my mouth, kind of like the Christmas Invasion.
Yeah. I guess I would put it above Boomtown because I like the plot in this one. Yeah, the monster of the week and there's
there's there's K9 in it.
There's K9, the tin dog.
Maybe.
Yeah, I could see that because it's fun.
It's fun, and I feel like again
interrupted by an uncomfortable conversation. Yeah, the rest of it's fun.
Yeah, honestly, and I feel like Tooth and Claw just isn't as strong as School Reunion.
It's not quite as fun.
Again, if we hadn't had the uncomfortable conversation of
I would say this is good.
The previous companion having the implication of a sexual relationship with the Doctor, I feel like there would have been a better episode. We hadn't had to have to talk about that.
Yeah.
Or just attempt to address it.
Yeah. This one's hard.
Rise of the Cybermen. Okay.
Yeah, I think Rise of the Cybermen.
Let's put it in. This is basically the two-parter category.
I think that's fair.
Because I feel there's a lot of good work here.
Yeah.
It's better than good. These are better than good.
No, I was gonna put Age of Steel down because I remembered that the fucking evil man is a Cyberman in a wheelchair, but it also has that great moment with Mickey and that tearful breakup of Rose and Mickey. So I think staying in Fantastic is good.
Hold up. No, you're changing my mind now.
You want Age of Steel down?
I think Age of Steel should actually be down. Is it ahead of Father's Day? I don't even know if it's ahead of Father's Day actually.
They both involve because
I think you're completely correct. I feel like the downfall of Age of Steel is the fact that it's the trope of a disabled person using technology to fix their disability, and in spite of that being the terrible trope, this episode makes it worse because when he achieves his final form, he's still in a wheelchair.
He's still hooked up to tubes.
Which is fucking stupid. Yeah. Can we just address how stupid that? No, you know what? That's it.
But Mickey gets that moment.
Mickey gets that
Mickey.
Is that as good as... I don't think it's as good as Rose. It's better than Dalek.
I think it's better than Dalek.
You know what? You're right.
No, well...
Okay, because I feel like...
I feel like the setup is better than the payoff.
I definitely think that the setup is better than the payoff, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it.
Okay, I think that's fine,
Because Rose is good, and it's a landmark moment, and Father's Day is really fucking good.
Written by the same guy. Who later writes... Oh, he wrote the fucking ones that were on Human Nature and the Family of Blood.
Yes. Well, we'll deal about that. You know, writers can be bad.
Yeah.
You know, as you can know, the showrunner of this amazing season can still write bad stuff. Can still
write a piece of shit. And the showrunner for some of the upcoming seasons. Put those ahead of Parting of the Ways. Get that back there.
Which is better, the setup or the payoff?
Setup.
Why? What? Yeah. Setup is always superior because you get to imagine it and think about it.
And in the second one, we get to see the monster.
Yeah.
Which is still like this like big climatic moment that's still really like cool and amazing.
Yeah. And for anyone paying attention to the previous episode, the Satan Pit is inferior because the title ruins
undermines what they were setting up.
Yeah. The whole idea that like this is not just the Christian devil, it is the concept of the devil as an ideal that all humans have in the back of their head, the little voice telling them to jump.
Even though they know.
And then the title goes, no, it's just Satan, though. Well, congratulations on undermining your plot, but it's still amazing episode.
So good. Yeah.
Oh, we're almost done.
Yeah, well, yeah. Season feels short, but
well, it's because we just dumped.
Just control all.
The season should have just been 10 episodes, anyhow.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Army of Ghosts and Doomsday. Where do these fit? I don't think they're phenomenal. I think they're fantastic.
I would say they're definitely fantastic.
This is not the final.
Yeah, we're just putting them there.
I feel like it has to be in front of the Dr. Dances. I don't know about Bad Wolf. Maybe ahead of Bad Wolf, actually.
I think ahead of Bad Wolf.
No, you know what? Yeah.
Army of Ghosts and then Doomsday? This time actually payoff was better.
No, this is the one time where the payoff is better because the payoff is the resolution to a complete 2-season character arc.
Yeah.
And everybody gets their moment at the end. I feel like honestly,
I love the setup of Army of Ghosts.
Yeah. To me, here's the thing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I can't put this two-parter as phenomenal, but it is the top of fantastic.
It's fucking good.
It's not triple S tier, but it is definitely A++.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, totally.
No shame being on this fucking podium.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely not.
Some of my favorite episodes are here. So
yep.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Kitty, is there anything you want to say about the tier list?
You know, God, season 3. Sorry.
Yeah, season 3, huh?
Up ahead at season 3.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to, Mark Gatiss, also known as Mark. Please look at my naked body, Gatiss.
Please show my naked ass.
Please show my naked ass on TV.
On BBC America. On the BBC network.
Yeah, and then it's fine. America, anyhow, in case you're wondering, next time you hear us, we're going to be talking about Torchwood Season 1, which chronologically takes place after Season 2.
Yes.
We'll be following a new set of characters, still led by Russell T. Davies, of course, and we'll be visited again by Jack Harkness. We'll be following a little bit more. Harkness. We have what I basically describe as an edgier, queerier Doctor Who in the form of Torchwood. Mm-hmm. And I'm excited to talk about it on the next episode of the podcast, and that will be followed, of course, by a tier list. We're going to move things around.
Yeah, we'll not be in Tier Maker because there doesn't exist a tier list of Torchwood episodes.
But so we'll figure it out.
It'll either be its own separate thing on its own app, or...
I have a solution in mind that I think will work.
We'll figure it out, but yeah, they're going to be compared against Doctor Who in general.
Yeah.
And again, Torchwood is the edgier, queerer, bloodier, sexier version of Doctor Who. So it's definitely a comparison to be had.
And it definitely deserves to be on the board.
Yes.
Because it there's things that it does very well. There are some things where it falters in. But I'm going to say it right now before we even record the next episode. I fucking loved my time with Torchwood, and I can't wait to watch more. And that's all there is to that. If you enjoyed,
unlike season 3,
if you enjoyed listening to us talking about Doctor Who and also the podcast, please consider giving this a like. It tells the YouTube robots to show this to more people, and in turn, make it so we can continue doing this stuff. Please consider doing that. If you have anything to tell us, if you disagree with anything that we did, be civil in the comments, and we will reply to you. That's all it takes. That's all it takes.
As long as you're nice, you will either get a like or a reply. So
because we're not saying this is the ultimate opinions, but if
this is our opinions collectively.
There's someone out there who probably likes Love and Monsters, and that's completely fair. You fucking freak.
Unless you're like me that blocked out that last 2 minutes of that episode.
Isn't selective memory the best thing? Because
so
I feel like people who played FF7 selected memory like 90% of that game out.
Yeah.
Anyhow, making people angry and other things.
That's what we do best.
Leaving a like, subscribe, you know what to do.
We have a Final Fantasy VII podcast where we played the original game.
You should go watch that.
I played the original game, which I had never done before.
Yeah. There's lots of stuff on the channel.
We have a shit ton of videos, guys. Like, if you're bored during quarantine, like, fucking, we got shit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But for now,
but next time you see us, it will be more Doctor Who. Well, it will be Torchwood. Because the 21st century is when everything changes.
And you gotta be ready.
We will not stop doing that.
Fuck, we're gonna end every video like that. Even the ones that are not about Torchwood.
That's what happens.
And you gotta be ready.
You gotta.